A polite reminder, to get the most out of this video, we highly recommend that we watch this from start to finish. How many times have we experienced going blank for some seconds simply because the word got stuck at the tip of our tongue? That moment taps on our verbal fluency, which refers to the ease with which we access and share or produce words. This video lesson focuses on exercises we can do to be more successful in those verbal fluency tests, not to mention to become more eloquent speakers. Play categories. This is indeed a child's game. Our brain remembers things better when we work on patterns and when we organize information into categories. I remember playing a game of categories with English beginners. We needed to list all animals that start with letter L. A student wrote Lacoste and said it is a crocodile. One way to practice is to give ourselves 30 seconds to speak as many words as we can for a given category. A lot of research studies include naming or listing words that start with letter F, A, or S. Producing 10 to 15 words in 30 seconds is a decent level of verbal fluency. We will realize how this exercise helps us build vocabulary, like money in a bank. The same thing goes with our word bank, limited withdrawals or limited deposits. Name that picture. Are you serious? 4 picks 1 word helps verbal fluency? In an original research article shared online, one of the tasks participants were made to focus on was to name the given photos. All the photos were taken from a naming battery, and the procedure was already used in an earlier study. This exercise may sound and feel babyish, but it actually gives our brains one good mental exercise. An additional tip for those learning languages other than English: how many pictures can we name in the target language? We could hear you say, "Oh yeah, good idea." Do the groceries. This verbal fluency test was given to patients with Alzheimer's. We do not need to wait to have Alzheimer's to take this test. The task was to name items we can buy from a supermarket. Participants were given 60 seconds only to name these items. Despite differences in quantity and quality of the results, something for neurolinguistics to work on, naming 8 items was the average recorded from patients suffering from AD. Healthy individuals should be able to do more, right? Others refer to this exercise as working on word associations. Instead of grocery items, we can name words related to different areas, like words related to education, words related to information technology, or even words related to pandemics. Focus on word sounds. There should be equivalents to these sounds in other languages. Using these sounds in playing or naming categories is related to the frequency of these words in our daily conversations. This is what Min Liu of the Art of Verbal War referred to as the twist. This is level 2 of playing categories. Instead of naming words that start with a given letter, in 60 seconds we name words that start with a given sound. Min Liu includes naming words that start with a sound PL like please, BL like bless, BR like breeze, DR like drive, CL like clean, and TR like training. Fondacio ACE, which has served the public since 1995, listed 3 other sounds: LE like leaves, PE like pepper, and CA like candidate. In going through these sounds, we do not count repeats in our tally. We do not include proper nouns, names of people or places either. A bonus from Mr. Liu: do verbal fluency exercises out loud. Naming and saying words out loud is registering words to our brain not only mentally but also auditorily. When we establish more neural connections, we remember things and concepts better and recall them faster. Practice mental time sharing. This is more popularly known as multitasking. We do not and cannot do 2 or more tasks all at once, though we can work on the speed we switch between tasks. Mental time sharing is switching our attention back and forth between 2 ongoing tasks. This is what we do several times a day. We talk with people while walking, we listen to music while driving. However, there is a limit to the speed of processing information while we time share several mental tasks. Still, we can learn how to mental time share a lot better. The keyword: practice. We can become better jugglers of ideas. The trick lies in focusing on one ball or one idea or one task while keeping the other balls or the other idea or task close to consciousness, so we shift back and forth rapidly. One way of doing a mental timeshare exercise is alternately counting and saying the alphabet. For example, 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E, E1, D2, C3, B4, A5. Do not be jealous, I have a script here. Improving verbal fluency means processing words a lot faster. Improving our mental time-sharing ability or multitasking ability helps speed up our recall and production of words. Add physical workout to our routine, says one who badly needs one. Physical exercises like aerobics help improve our verbal fluency. Is that true? In 2020, the National Center for Biotechnology Information ran a study on the effects of combined aerobic exercise and cognitive training on verbal fluency in older adults. Their findings highlighted how aerobic exercise interventions showed improved fitness and improved verbal executive function. Their research supports other published studies saying the same thing, that there is improved verbal fluency after a physical exercise routine, at times more specifically aerobics. There are a lot of factors affecting one's verbal fluency. We know one definite fact though. We are never limited to one level. We believe that doing the exercises we shared here in this video will bring all of us to become better speakers.
Learning should be fun. Take all time. Subscribe to my channel. Take care, stay safe. See you with you.